Tell me about Campbells Caravans.
Campbells Caravans was founded in 1969. We've been on this particular site the entire 40 years of our history. We operate over 3 different outlets. We sell primarily touring caravans, we sell motorhomes and all the associated products. The main one, secondary to the main items, is caravan awnings, the accessories, which are many and varied, also finance for the purchase of caravans and motorhomes as well. We also have a service centre which deals with the preparation, also the repair in terms of faults and accident repair as well. Our business has been in being now for 40 years. We've dealt with Logma now for probably 15 or 16, 17 of those years. But 10 years ago, we embarked on a significant expansion programme. Prior to that time, we were effectively a one depot operation, but we expanded. We bought a dealership similar in operation to our own. We also took over a smaller dealership, which is now a dedicated motorhome sales outlet, and we opened up a dedicated service centre. This presented us with a great deal of challenges. When you've got a one-site operation, everything's under your nose. Display, sales, staff. As we moved out, we knew what we wanted to do, and this is where Logma really played a major part in our ability to expand. The main concern that we had at the time was stock control. When you're over 3 sites, and then a service centre which is 4, and then a dedicated distribution centre which we have, that's 5 outlets. You need to be confident that you know where your stock is at any given time. After discussions with Logma, they knew our business, which was important, but they also knew where we wanted to go. They didn't try and blind us with the science that some companies can do. They knew what we wanted. It was important, as we brought on these new systems, that it was integrated right across the platform. It was a developing situation. There wasn't a kind of off-the-shelf system you could put in, and all the time listening to our requirements, almost anticipating where we needed to be. What we have now is an integrated system that is still a work in progress almost, because businesses don't stand still. In our case, it might be that we take on a new franchise. They will have their own systems which we've got to take on board. This is something that Logma have done very successfully in enabling us to not only run with business but to grow with business. The main benefit that we've had with Logma hasn't been so much the fixing of problems. It was the taking on board of what was a mainly manual system, and then through this growth period we had a vision almost as where we wanted to be, but we needed a company that had their feet on the ground, that weren't blinding us with all the technicalities of what you can do and what you can't do, but they took us in easy stages. When you're dealing with people who understand what you're trying to do, you have far more opportunity and far more of a chance of getting something that is right for your business at the end of it. With any partner that you get involved with in your business, whether it's your accountant, your solicitors, suppliers, it's important where people say, no, I don't think that's quite right, but look at this option. Our accounting package is Sage, but our accounts department and our accounts manager in particular is very confident of the Sage system, but also the way it blends in with the Logma system. It's seamless. You know, I don't sometimes know which system we're actually operating on. As far as I'm concerned, it's our IT system. If you were to wander around any of our operations, certainly the retail one, I suppose you'll see what you see most. We'll see on every single item a sticker with a barcode on. That is that particular caravan's unique identification. I can tell you, if somebody gave me a stock number, exactly what that was, when it came in, where it's been, where it's going. When I got into it and saw what was behind it, it was quite amazing. And I therefore saw not only the ability to control stock, but the information that could be driven from that. Every person who uses that system has ultimate confidence in it. They know if that screen tells them that that particular item is at the Lostock Wholesale Centre or Kirkham or wherever, then that's where it is. And that can save us so much time. Because it works well, you don't notice it. It's quite amazing. Anything done well, I think, looks easy. We had a stock take. We have a stock take every year. It was a bit of a nightmare situation prior to our stock control system coming in. The accountants would come down, they'd spend a day and a half going round all the stock with a list, and there'd be a whole host of queries which would have to be gone into. It was days of a job, and it never got resolved properly. When we brought the barcoding system in, we spent 6 months in implementing it, trialling stock takes, getting the staff to be confident in it, because before there really wasn't a confidence and there was a little bit of negativity which you can get. But we took time out to explain to people why they had to do it, and it came to the year-end audit. Our accountants came in ready for the 2 or 3 day trial of going round all our stock. They set off at 8 o'clock in the morning, and at 11:30 in the morning I walked into the accounts department and I said, "Is there a problem?" She said, "I think there's a big problem." I said, "Well, what's that?" She said, "Well, we've done the audit. We had 5 queries which have took us 20 minutes to fix. There's something wrong." And I said, "Well, I don't think there is." And they agreed. They couldn't believe it. They spent another day checking, but the system had worked so well and had made such a dramatic difference. It is still something we laugh about today. Every time they come and do the stock take, it's a case of, where we're going for lunch, because we knew by lunchtime we're going to be finished. Our future, and this is after managing one of the most difficult periods that any business has had to deal with. Thank heavens that we had the type of system that we had in, which allowed us to take information quickly and make decisive decisions. We are now confident that Campbells as a company is well set up. So the future is very exciting, to be honest with you. And I'm confident that we can take advantage of opportunities as and when they present themselves to us. But I'm also confident that I've got the backing of a system that will deliver to me the information, because I can't be everywhere seeing everything that goes on. But if I can see the information and I'm confident in that information, then hopefully we can make the right decisions. The support side from Logma is probably the hidden gem in all of this. It always amazes me when I can make a phone call from my desk, explain a bit of a problem, and then I'm told at the other end, "Well, we're just going to shadow your screen," and I sit back and I watch my mouse move around the screen and things happen, and your problem's solved. It's important that you can get that level of cooperation with a company and with people, because it is people, and that's one of the reasons that we like that type of operation. With Logma, they have a range of talents, a range of abilities. The knowledge is exactly what we require. Day to day we get the support that is vital to us.